Just when it seemed 2020 couldn't get any worse, a YouTuber proclaims himself better than the greatest footballer who has ever lived. I've collected Lionel Messi's last 50 free kicks and created a shot map of where they ended up in the goal. I'm going to take rounds of 50 free kicks from exactly where he took his 50 to see if I can become as good as him. As you can probably guess, I recorded my intro before 2020's latest week's events unfolded. As a privileged white man, you feel like you're the last person who's in their right to share their opinion on the subject, but not speaking is part of the problem. It's not enough to be not racist. Us lot need to be actively anti-racist. We need to talk about this, educate ourselves and others, and make sure people understand how big of an issue this is to stop it together. Can you hear me? Here are the shot locations of all of Messi's last 50 free kicks. He's only scored 8 of them. We're not really going to be looking at how many goals he scored because the abundance of world-class goalkeepers isn't amazing for use in my videos. Now let's take a look at Messi's shot map, so the final positions in and around the goal where his shots ended up. Significantly worse than what I was expecting. I definitely didn't expect him to be exposed as the YouTube compilation merchant in this video. So as I'm right-footed, the first thing to do was to flip his shot map and his shot locations for a right footer. I then split his 50 free kicks into 7 rough locations and then marked an average spot for each of those 7. Now instead of making conclusions for this being very subjective, I calculated an average miss distance for his 50 shots, assuming he was aiming for one of the top corners each time. On average, he missed the top corner by 2.02 yards. In addition to that, there are a couple of other things that I thought we should be measuring to make it a fair comparison to him. So first of all, the speed of his free kicks. Obviously, you have to hit it hard against, proper goalkeepers. So his average speed, I don't have it right now, but it'll be on the screen right now. Also, the amount of his free kicks that were blocked. Obviously, he has more players to avoid. The final thing was that my wall doesn't jump. His would have done. So any of my free kicks that were, like within that sort of foot above the wall, I counted as blocked. A huge thank you to the guys at StatsBomb for providing me with the data for Messi's free kicks. StatsBomb provide courses for anyone who's interested in getting up to speed with football analytics, so I'll leave that link in the description. This video will end when I've taken a round of 50 free kicks in which I beat his average shot accuracy, his average shot time, and his number of shots blocked. Wish me luck. Alright, so the first position is on the right side, obviously the left side of the goal for Messi, but on the right side of the goal for me. And he takes 4 free kicks from this first position. So I've got 4 to take around here to start things off. Yep, lovely. Fuming. This looks so much further out than I thought.
I wouldn't even want a free kick from there.
No, I'd be like, no, cross it in. I think Alison's probably got that one covered.
Oh! It's Messi's free kick. Oh, it's a brilliant little Messi goal. That is world class.
Okay, third position, 11 free kicks to take from this angle. Oh. Yes. No. Oh. You can see the Sport Bible comments just raining in. Oh. Oh. Down. Oh. Save. Yeah, having to zoom out for this one. Why is he even just cross them, mate? Why are you even trying from here? What is he doing? Oh yes, there's only 4 from this position. Bless you, Lionel. Oh, save. Much more reasonable position from Lionel. I got 4 free kicks from inside the D here. Quite a difficult one to get up and down. Ooh, yes. Yes! Oh Christ, oh that's unfriendly. Oh, that's really not nice.
I'm kind of glad I went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Saved it.
Come on, 4 out of 4. I need this. Oh! So from this position, Messi has taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is actually his trademark position. Oh no! I've done so well. Save. I think the scouts have clicked off the video at this point. Oh, oh yes. Oh. Yeah, the big thing about Messi's as well is like how much his curl away from the keepers. Yes.
better. No, no, no! Crumbled. Crumbled. Oh, lucky. All right, last one here. No. Right, on to the last 4 at these free kicks. Once again, I won't even think of shooting from here, but he has. Oh! Save. So obviously I can't really tell how I've done at this point, but felt all right. Hitting the power is just definitely the difficult thing at this point, so let's see how I did.
So all in all, round 1, I think I can count that as fairly successful. We have a few wayward efforts making their way up towards the top left of the goal, definitely brought the average shot accuracy down, but it's pretty good. If you look at that compared to Messi's, when I first looked at that, I was like, you know, is it a trick of the eyes? Let's work out the average miss distance. Messi's average miss distance was 2.02 yards. My day 1 average miss distance was 1.59 yards. How has this happened? Now, there are a few more things I need to take into account when comparing myself to Messi. I already mentioned there'd be more players in front of him to avoid, and I'm adding another virtual foot onto my free kick wall. I was wondering if that was enough, but obviously we're not including block shots in the shot maps, and generally shots that just go over the wall land really low in the goal, so removing those would improve my shot map anyway. Other factors are I am taking free kicks at the Fortress, not a PAX Nou Camp in a Champions League semi-final. I'm not fatigued like he would be in a game, but he is a professional athlete and I'm a YouTuber. And finally, I'm taking lots in a row from generally the same position. I did do little shutter runs, like a game situation, and that I've literally just run up to the spot. Let me know anything else you can think of. Now, for the average shot duration, we only measured the timing of me and Messi's shots that actually reached the goal, not ones that hit the wall, because they would be faster. On average, it took one of Messi's shots 1.19 seconds to reach the goal, which was faster than mine. Dangerously close to beating him on the first go, which would have crippled this video. I'm really trying to make this as scientific as possible. Baffled. In the coming rounds, I'm gonna just show you the highlights so you don't have to sit here forever watching my 50 attempts for each. But I am aware my last video was literally how easy it is to fake stuff on the internet, so I'm gonna put a link in the description below with all of my 50 attempts that I show you in this, so you can tell that I'm not actually just lying to you. This week, anyway.
Decided it would be better to start off from the positions close to the goal. It's like a bit of a warm-up. Seems a bit more sensible. Oh, after the first one. Oh, Graham Souness wouldn't have been happy with that. Paul Pogba turning his head away. You stupid. This is not good. That one's hurt. Yes, come on. That was probably my nicest so far. Unfortunately, the leg's hurting a lot today, so it could be some knuckleballs. The phrase no one wants to hear. Could be worse. Oh no! Here we go. Everyone's looking forward to this. That's not one that I want to see. You can just see it, can't you? Griezmann. Lionel, do you think this is a good idea? Yeah, all right, good. Yeah, good shout. Oh!
It wasn't even going.
I'll get it. What a shocking way to end that round.
On my second day, I really managed to nail down that top left corner. Less than about the right side, the better. But, you know, that top left one, well, for Messi, you know, it's his right side. But that is, you know, curling into the near post, that's his speciality. Day 2 accuracy was 1.56 yards on average, so improved a little bit on the first day. My timing improved as well to 1.23. I wasn't actually even aware that I needed to speed it up at this point because I hadn't actually worked out the calculations and then, like, sort of fed it back to work out what I wanted to do next. At this point, I was just practicing. Quite a lot more accurate than Messi's 50, but needing to still speed it up.
I'm like having to avoid this crater. Oh yes, that's better. Love that. Yeah, have that.
So this is a perfect example of one that would get blocked by an actual wall, so I counted that one as blocked.
Oh, yes! Oh, you fraud. What the is that?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I think at this point, all of them have got their collarbones fractured. Oh! That was close.
This 50 was actually on the same day as the last 50. I took them afterwards. And little life lesson, don't take 100 free kicks on the same day because you basically lose the use of your legs for the rest of the week. So because of that, I was taking 100, it was starting to hurt my leg, like hurt the groin, coming across and doing the curling movement each time. So I was like, I'll vary it, throw in a few knuckleballs. Surely it won't affect my shot map too badly.
Oh God, no! That's just ruined my entire map. Oh my God, what is that?
Look how far that's gone. That was awful.
Almost another goal next to it wouldn't have stopped that. Oh, you! Why has he done that? Cross.
The shot map for day 3 looked like this. So compared to the one before, definitely seems to have lost the accuracy really. Was it more powerful? Day 3, 1.25 seconds. So no, got worse on that front as well. What about the accuracy? 1.65 yards. So I got worse as well on that front. I think that was sort of my lesson on doing 100 free kicks at the same time.
This is really funny doing socially distanced intros. Kelly's here again. Going better than the hair at the moment, so hopefully we can keep the standard up. Come on. Yeah, thank you.
So I don't know if you picked up on the audio. We had the groundsman turn up and start mowing the field. So as I was taking free kicks, we had a real clash of powers as he started making real power moves and slowly cutting the grass closer and closer to my camera. And you know, I did not yield. I stood my ground and apologized profusely as I'm English and I don't know what else to do.
Is this content suitable for children? Absolutely not. Glad I waited.
Oh God, the absolute stinkers up in the top right. What went on there? I think the fact there were none low down kind of saved me, so I actually made 1.55 as the mean miss distance on that one, which is my best score so far. In terms of speed on that day, I had 1.23 seconds, so again, still haven't got as powerful as him. Still needing that.
Right, here we go. So, 5th. Right, interesting that. Thanks for turning off. If you did that in a match, you'd never get a free kick again. No matter how many subscribers you've got on YouTube.
It's Messi. It's magnificent. You are watching possibly the greatest footballer ever at the absolute peak of his powers.
I want to see if at the moment, from all the shots I've taken so far, there's a big hole in the top corner where I'm actually aiming because it feels like it.
Right, in that top corner, literally that like circle, you know, of the perfect free kick, there is a huge gap. That's so frustrating. That is literally where I'm aiming each time as well.
Messi!
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't matter.
Mean miss distance was 1.77 yards, so progressively getting worse, but I'm quite proud that on all of these I've still managed to beat Messi somehow. I don't think I have it on camera, but we were saying how Harry's gonna get hit in the face at some point. Like, it's just gonna happen. Just keep that in mind a little later on in the video. Yeah, I don't know why I did this, because changing the technique halfway through just totally messes up the investigation. But luckily, that's all the knuckleballs I did for the whole thing.
Oh, yes! Oh, good save.
Day 6 looks bad, and because of those ones that bounced on the ground, I think it was bad. 1.84 mean miss distance, which is the worst yet. Timing, nothing special. Oh my god. We had 17 shots blocked in that. I didn't think the blocked shots would really come into play too much, but that is, you've got to take that into account. That's awful.
We have one practice.
Practice?
Yeah.
Messi doesn't get a practice.
Okay, fine.
What is that?
It's Messi. Oh, fantastic! Barcelona's talisman with the perfect riposte.
That was probably just shaving that circle in the top corner.
That's definitely the closest to the trademark Messi free kick that I've got so far. I'm fairly sure it's not even the best free kick of the day, though. That is ridiculously nice. I think the most annoying thing about this is I've been going for that left top hand corner, and now I've got the other one tried about 5 times.
Oh my god, I'll get it.
If not for those 2 horrific ones at the end, I think I'd have had a really good chance here, because those ones aiming from really far out, aiming for the right, I literally nailed like I hadn't done another day. We managed to get a mean miss distance of 1.52, which is best so far. Timing though, 1.24. So still not up to where it still needed to take 0.05 off it. So my next round was actually the second round of 100. I know I said I wouldn't do that again, but I was running out of time for this video. So I decided to do that again, and like I was just making sure that I was focusing on power. That looks so painful. Notice how I laughed for about a second, and then I considered the fact that he may have just had an aneurysm. To be fair, incredible reflexes. Tips it back onto the post.
Yeah, and don't worry, put it in, laugh at me, it's fine.
It's really annoying because it was a great free kick as well.
Now, day 8's shot map looks very good. Around the top left corner, I had like, although I had quite a few that went over, I had no miss hits, so they were all fairly accurate. It's so weird because attempt 7 had some really nice goals. This one had like no good goals at all, but the shot map is so much better. Now, accuracy for day 8 was the best I've had so far. 1.49 yards average miss distance, which is, yeah, significantly better than I've had so far. Attempt 8 timing was so close, but just not quite there. Oh, that's all we needed because the accuracy was so good on that day. But right, so going into day 9, I was determined to literally just hammer footballs because I had so much breathing space to lose on accuracy. I just needed to improve the speed. Now I'm going to show you all 50 of the round 9 free kicks. I imagine you're trying to guess whether that's because I've actually got better than Messi or I just want to push the video to over 25 minutes. Both likely explanations.
Round number 9, I think with a bit of luck this will be the last one because I have got more accurate than him on pretty much every attempt. It's just the power that I need. So today I'm going to bring down the accuracy a bit, bring up the power, and hopefully that should be it. Oh no, what a poor start. What was more powerful? I think the wall had that. Yeah, more left. The goalkeeper could have done better. I just need more power on these. I think I'm doing okay at the moment. Basically just have to Roberto Carlos these as hard as humanly possible now. With a bit of luck, the increase on power today has put me above his average time. Really didn't feel like I scored that many, which is weird, but I feel like my average was okay again, so it could have been the one.
So day 9 accuracy. The shot map looks a bit butters, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't really get very close to the top left corner compared to the last day. And that one shot to the right, that one looks awful, but the ones that are in the middle kind of ruin it as well. But it was still enough, 1.93 yards, average miss distance, which means I just need to have beaten his timing. Oh, hang on, let's just quickly check actually. Block shots, I had 10, he had 13, so we're fine on that front as well. I can reveal, day 9 timing was 1.18. He's done it! He's done it! I am sitting here trying to break down my scientific proof that I am better than Lionel Messi at free kicks, but I'm just really hoping I find something. Please let me know in the comments below, because surely I've done something wrong here. I'm pretty certain I haven't though. All I can think it's like the pressure of match situations, and maybe because I was taking lots of free kicks at a time, that would make me more accurate, but I was like kind of trying to do little shuttle runs, as I said, between, so I don't know. Just a bit good. So here is my shot map of every single shot I took in this video. Really frustratingly, there's still that little hole in the top left corner where I was aiming for most of the shots. But it is quite cool seeing, like, even though I was trying to aim for the top corner, I was still subconsciously trying to score, because like I've hardly got any to the left of the post, which would have helped me accuracy wise. It works better for my real life free kick ability that most of them were going inside the goal. But anyway, there it is. I think I have conclusively reached the goal of this video. Thanks for sticking by.
Statistically, I'm now better than Messi. Can you argue with that? I'm not sure anyone can. It's only a matter of time before this video came along, wasn't it?